I was about 18 years old, and I had started photography for Jet and Ebony magazine. And I was coming back from an assignment about 35 miles from where I live here in Orangeburg. I was coming back from the coast of South Carolina after doing an assignment, and got thirsty, and I pulled into a service station, and I got out the car. I drank out of the fountain. They looked at me very hard, and but they continued doing what they were doing. And my friend Rundle Harper, who accompanied me drinking out of the fountain, and then he did the same thing, and I photographed him. So my mother really chewed me out doing that because that was kind of risky business. And although there was not a law about that, the laws mostly particular laws that regulated where you went to school. In every town in the deep south, there were local customs that, again, where you had things like white only, white uh, service facilities, or you can't go to a theater, and white only water fountains. So, but that was something that my mother had warned me not to do, but I was thirsty, so I did it anyway.
Oh, that's amazing. I appreciate you sharing that history because that photo has went viral and a lot of people we laugh about it, but like you mentioned, that was very, very serious. If you could have the wrong person would have seen you doing that, or if you would have been at the wrong place at the wrong time. You know.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you think back at it, what harm would there have been to, drink out of a fountain? I mean, there were such silly laws governing the separation of races, racism. So, even though that era and that time and those they were harnessed, and people seem to think that civil rights and the pursuit of freedom, justice, and equality in America, there's no need to pursue that any longer. History today is very relevant, and we are still in the United States of America largely determined or governed by the color of our skin. So it's still a race uh, barrier that exists in this country, even though, of course, there are laws against it, but you cannot legislate what's in people's hearts. So it just goes to show you that so many Americans still have not fully accepted people of color into the mainstream of this country and to all the opportunities that you have. And so many opportunities are taken away from us.